Hey, good morning. So, there's just no doubt in my mind the sleeping unconscious that is creative in its own way and it has its own imagination in a sense. Part of myself, but my decision making is not part of what I'm dreaming. I'm not, that's how I feel. I feel like I am separate in a sense. That's why it's disturbing when you wake up and you dream the stuff, and there's so much that you don't understand, because it's not something that I would voluntarily create for myself. And what it is, please listen to me with this. It's fear. And I think that my realization, and I I think I can really recognize fear in my life, in my waking life, but that's not fucking true. There's some I recognize it, but not even. See, this is where the collective consciousness comes in. Because there's so much fear coming from others, because the combined state of people is so fearful, and the decisions made on the extreme is so fearful. I mean, just look at it. That even if you attempt to eliminate fear from your life completely, and I feel like I do pretty good. I recognize a lot, and within the last 6 months, I felt like I've been a really good. But there's a lot of fear, and it'll never be eliminated in my life, no matter how relaxed, no matter how much I meditate, no matter how, it's still going to be there because it's in the collective consciousness. And that just makes me realize how much more connected we all are than we even know. And that's part of that's what extreme psychological research has found, that there's the subconscious, personal subconscious, but there's the collective, which is connected with everyone. Because as much as you think you're separate and you can judge and critique, be critical towards others and make decisions for others and be racist and you don't like this and don't like that, you're part of it. You're part of all of it. You're part of that human nature. And if you, in any form, go against it at all, in fact, you should be putting love towards every single person you meet in every single instance in your life. That's your best call. Absolutely. So I want to also say, on the subject of the devil is fear. It is. There's just no doubt about it. Fear takes its forms, and it takes the most horrific, scary forms in all cases. So yes, the devil does exist. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the devil doesn't exist, but I'm saying the devil is fear. So however you recognize it, that's what you should recognize. And if you want to eliminate You can go to church every Sunday. Every Sunday. Pray to dear God Jesus to save your ass. But if you don't recognize the fear in your life, if you don't recognize it as a big picture, that the reason there is violence and the reason people do what they do, for the simplest reasons, it's fear inside themselves. They can't face what's going on. And then it's flat out like the only thing that can eliminate, you think the only thing that can eliminate that constant, so it's much, much deeper, because within it there's a chaotic, like, oh man, it's heavy, but that's what's important, is you recognize it, and then I feel like I can step out of it. All I'm doing right now is recognizing. So don't read me wrong, like I'm overly disturbed and upset. I'm just talking about it because I think that there's a power in dealing with something when you obviously recognize it. So that's all I'm doing right now, and I challenge all of you to do the same. One pattern that I'm seeing in some of the comments, and just from my own experience, and the fear of death is one of the most powerful topics that plague the human unconscious, in society today, is the fear of death. And it's very it's very powerful. But that's what I was reading from comments, in a sense. Not that you, I mean, it's not like a blatant fear. It's more of like a really deep fear that, you have dreams related to death. I had dreams related to death last night. The night before, not the night before, but the night before that I did. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, all right, I'll stop. I know I'm getting intense, but yeah. Anyway, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.